Hi guys, so I am doing a tarot reading today for the sign of Leo. I have already shuffled the cards and dealt them face down. We're going to flip them over together and see what's in store for about the next 2 weeks. So I do have positions, specific positions. So the first position, and I'm going to explain kind of as I go, is the position of the back, which is just talking about the recent past. What's been happening with you guys? So the cards I have are the Ace of Cups with the bread. Wow, this is great. This is literally getting food and drink. But like not just that, it's like it goes a little bit deeper. It's like getting fed on like a soul level. The cup is being emotionally fulfilled. So metaphorically speaking, it's like getting your food and drink, but also it's like could be physical too. Could be like literally getting fed here with the bread and the drink. But this is more like getting fulfilled, like getting full, feeling full, feeling satisfied, feeling content. That's what's been going on in the recent past. Now, about what? The specifics? I'm going to go look at the specifics. What are we content about in just a second, but first I want to flip over the other cards. So the next position is a position of the head. This tells me what you're thinking, what your strategies are at the moment, Leo. So I've got the Eight of Cups upside down with the Oracle card of the ear. So this is actually being receptive. The ear is about being receptive in one sense, and listening to someone else rather than kind of like cutting them off. It's like giving them a chance, not just being like, you know what, screw you, actually listening to what they have to say. That's kind of what I'm getting here, the vibe I'm getting here for the position of the head. That's what we're thinking is we're going to actually listen to this person. We're not going to blow them off like maybe we normally do. Maybe this is the same person who's been giving us food and drink. I don't know. Let's keep going. I'm going to look at that one too in a second. The position of the heart is the next position. There are just 3 more. So the heart is how we're feeling or what we want, what's in our heart. Wow, the cup again. You guys are doing good right now. I'm like, this is like really nice to see one of the signs. I've got some intense readings recently, but this seems like just a lighthearted, like good reading. You guys seem like you're in a good place. The Ace of Swords too with the cup. Again, it's the cup all over again. It's blessings. It is emotional fulfillment. But with the sword here, it's also having that in your face, like knowing it. Feeling it, knowing it, in both heart and mind. The next position is the position of the hand. What are you guys doing right now? What actual activities are you doing? Actions are you taking? I've got here, the universal hexagram upside down, and death upside down. Okay. So this is kind of like about taking a break from maybe you're the type of person who likes to shake things up, rattle things, and kind of like go full force into something. This is not doing that. This is sort of like sticking with what you have for the moment, even though it might not be exactly what you normally do or your normal strategy or what you impulsively like really deeply want to do. Overall, you're like, this is good for now. You're kind of content with it. You're content with what you have. It isn't like the ultimate end-all, long-term, end-all, be-all for your life, and you know that with universal hexagram upside down. It's like what I'm doing right now is not necessarily going to work for the rest of my life, but I feel like your strategy right now is sticking with what you got and being receptive to the people around you, rather than just kind of like throwing it all to the wind and saying, screw it, I'm pursuing my life goal. You're not doing that with death upside down. That's also not making big changes. It is like kind of like sticking with the status quo for the moment, because I think that we just need to feel good for a little while. Let's keep going. The last position. And by the way, after all of this, I'm going to draw advice for you guys, okay? So the last position is the position of the foot. This is short-term future. What actually is coming up? The Oracle card of the Skull and Crossbones. It's very much like death. Very much like this card, except now right side up. In the future. If you catch my drift here. So, I feel like things may end up changing regardless, even if we don't do anything. I feel like we're not doing anything to change things, but in the future, and this isn't even long-term future, this is coming up in the next 2 weeks, there's going to be some changes and some endings here. And I don't even think the Ace of Wands upside down can mean 2 things. It's either we're not taking action or we're taking action to end something. So either one of those things here. I'm going to have to look at that in a second. So when I go back and clarify the cards, I'm going to figure out which one of those it is for you. Okay, so let's go back, though, to the very beginning, because I just like to do these in order. So one at a time, I want to get clarification on this. What is it exactly that's making us feel so, like, satisfied, so content? Tell me about the Ace of Cups with the bread, please, for my Leo signs. Oh, there we go. I've got Sagittarius with the hammer. So the hammer is all about repair. Like I was saying before, it's like we kind of need this rest period. We kind of need to feel this, like our soul needs this to feel, to just recuperate. That's recuperation. And with Sagittarius here, it's like, I feel like Sagittarius is always like the big picture, the big plan. We needed a rest from that. We needed a rest from the big plan. We needed to take a break just to like recharge our batteries. And that's what was going on in the past. On the bottom, Mars. So Mars is like, yeah, too much going on. Mars is just action, right? So it's like we've been doing a lot. We needed to refill, recharge our batteries, literally. Okay, so let's look at the next position, the position of the head. So again, this is the being receptive to the people around you and not just burning bridges, not letting the situation, not just dropping a situation. That's your strategy. That's your thing. It's like, I'm going to stick around and stick around and find out, basically. Tell me about the Eight of Cups upside down with the ear. Tell me about the Eight of Cups upside down with the ear, please, for my Leo signs. I'm going to do a great shuffle. That feels better. Position of the head, please, for my Leos. Any clarification on this position? Okay, so this could be financial advice, honestly. You're like, okay, I need to really listen to what this person's saying. And it could be actually that they're saying stay put, too. That could be the strategy here. And that it has to do with finances. Maybe it just costs too much to not stay put. Like, you gotta... Recharging your batteries might also mean recharging your pockets, right? And also, on the bottom here, I've got Taurus, which is to say, take your time. Like, don't rush out. Don't rush out, essentially, is what the Eight of Cups upside down is saying. Don't rush out. Like, stay put and take your time. Make the money. That's the strategy. All right. The position of the heart, that's pretty clear to me. That's just... Well, we'll do one card. We'll do one card. What's the position of the heart here? Oh, it's just exactly what I said. Wow, the Tower. The Tower is clarity. So, like I was saying before, it's like feeling good and knowing it and having that, like, be just like, seeing it, basically seeing it, right? Yeah. The Sword and the Tower is very much like sight, clarity, and with the Cup, I feel like you guys are in a good spot. Let's look at this. This is the taking a break from the pursuit, from the bigger pursuits, really. Tell me about the Death card in the position of the hand with the universal hexagram. Tell me about the Death card upside down here with the universal hexagram in the position of the hand. Tell me about the position of the hand for my Leos. What are my Leos doing? It seems like you guys are... Oh, hold on. Taurus. Going slow. Again, the same card, Taurus. Going slow. Taking your time. Not making big changes. Not shaking things up. Not making big pursuits, etc. On the bottom of the deck, the Sword upside down. It's like, this is sort of like putting a stake in the ground, right? Like, I'm going to stay here for a minute. And then underneath that, the bed. The minute. So that's what you're doing. The last position, and then I'm going to do advice, okay? So just do another clarification card for this, because I want to know whether there's an ending coming, or if this is really more like an ending that happens regardless of if we just take no action. Tell me about the Ace of Wands upside down with the Skull and Crossbows, which is just like the Death card, basically. Tell me about the Ace of Wands upside down with the skull and crossbones. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Okay, that card definitely wants to come out. So this is the road forward. It's kind of like an end to what's happening. It's an end to what's been going on. I feel like you're feeling really good where you are, but you will end up having to go elsewhere. You're gonna end up having to move and shift, unfortunately. But this is short-term future. You still got a couple of weeks. Okay. On the bottom, Uranus. Yeah. Breakthrough, break away, right? It has to happen. Maybe this is a temporary location, a temporary situation. I'm not sure, but it seems like even though it's like a really nice place and it's recharging your batteries, like, and I feel like you kind of don't want to go. You know you have to, or it's just the situation calls for it. You have to keep moving, and it does involve like a leaving because Uranus with the boat. It does involve kind of a shift, like a physical movement. Moving away. All right, let's do advice. All right, can I get some advice? What should my Leos... Oh, I'm gonna sip tea here. Can I get some advice for my Leos, please? What should my Leos be doing, focusing on? Best courses of action here. Ooh, 2 cards. The Wheel of Fortune with the 7 of Cups. Okay, so it's like, this is kind of like saying you have good luck and opportunities wherever you look. They're literally all around you. There's no shortage of good fortune for you. With the wheel right side up, it's just a matter of like, you just don't know which good fortune to take. It's like there's so many good roads, good paths. There's so many good things. I feel like you're feeling good too. You have good options, and they're all going to lead to good fortune here. Let's get an oracle card. I feel like you might not have to even decide on one. 7 of Cups is confusion. It's ambiguity, right? But it doesn't seem to matter. There's good fortune regardless of the fact that there's ambiguity. The Nut, opportunities, new starts with this. Underneath that, oh, interesting. Underneath that, the Rope. So yeah, new starts and new contracts, right? Those opportunities could be new jobs, new contracts, like excuse me, like a new place to live, like anything you would sign, right? This is literally like a new contract, signing a new contract, new job, but like an opportunity for growth, for a new start, actually, an opportunity for a new start. Yeah. Anything else? Any other advice? Kind of want to just ask about the 7 of Cups, the confusion part. I feel like maybe that's just saying you are confused or you don't know. You're not exactly sure which way to turn. And maybe you have a lot of good options, but you don't know where to go. So with the 7 of Cups here, right? The King. The King is just being on top of your game. Yeah. It's like, I feel like you are on top of your game, and you're like, yeah, I could go anywhere. Yeah, you feel confident. That's what it is. You feel confident now that your batteries are recharged. Look at this. Mars, Gemini, and the number 4. This is Gemini and Mars is literally like the confidence to go out and talk to people and like convince people, talk to people, engage people. The number 4 is the stability, is that sense of confidence in that. Definitely with the King, that is more confidence. So there you go. You got it. You literally don't have to worry. I really do believe that the thing that can make you the most secure in this world is not money, or a bank account or a retirement plan. It is your skills. It is your confidence and your abilities. And I think that you know that too, and you have that. So anyway, that's going to be it for your reading, Leos. I hope you guys liked it, and I wish you all the best the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much for taking an interest in my videos. I really appreciate it. Take care.